Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Average Movie Review Podcast. I got a chance to watch He-Man Masters of the Universe, and I just have to say one thing. We have absolutely failed this movie. I don't know if we failed this movie because it was made by Amazon or if it was because of Jared Leto. But I have to say, Jared Leto was actually a huge part of why I like this film. And I know that's a crazy thing to start off with, but that's the truth. Um, his Skeletor was, in my opinion, really, really good. He was funny. He was entertaining. He was menacing. He was evil. Um, he was Skeletor. He was Skeletor. That's what he was, and I think he did a wonderful job playing the character. Um, the movie itself, the story, everything about it, really good, really good. When I walked out of the theater, there was an older gentleman who probably watched the show and everything when he was a kid, and he literally said that this was as accurate as it could be, and this was perfect. It was a really good He-Man movie, and I think that sums it up, in my opinion. Um, I thought the cast was really good. Nicholas did a wonderful job playing Adam. Camilla did a wonderful job playing the goddess. Um, Idris Elba, as usual, played his character to the best he could. He did a wonderful job. Alison Brie as Evelyn, great casting. Morena Baccarin as Sorcerer or Sorceress, the Sorceress, awesome. Um, everybody they casted did a really, really good job. Like I was very surprised. I had a wonderful time watching that movie. It was funny. It was 80s coded. It felt like a He-Man film. The action was absolutely amazing, from start to finish. Everything about the film itself was done really well. This is a film that was not scared to be about itself. It had a lot of heart. It had a lot of um, it had a lot of action. It had a lot of funny jokes. Some jokes landed, some jokes didn't. It really depends on your opinion on what you prefer in terms of what you really think is funny. But it was 80s coded. That's what I mean. Like it was 80s coded. They did a wonderful job of that. The music was just absolutely amazing. Okay, the music was so good. This film reminded me of King Arthur. The music too reminded me of King Arthur, um, the one from Guy Ritchie a couple of years back. I want to say about almost 7 or 8 years back with Jude Law and damn, I can't remember his name right now, but I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm talking about. And the action reminded me of that too. It was so well done, but the music itself was so perfect. The electric guitar, everything about it was just perfect, and like to the minute detail, as Homelander would say. It was mind blowing. It was so nice to hear too. They gave a lot of homage, or like they to the old show and all of that, even to the other movies. Dolph makes a quick appearance right in the beginning, which is very, very nice. It's I think it's honestly a great film. I'm very sad that we probably most likely will not see a sequel to this film, which sucks because you could make a whole trilogy out of this film. You could really do something with this, and unfortunately, we will not be able to see it because it's not making enough money. I don't think Amazon will reinvest in it. You could tell that this movie costs a lot of money. The CGI is really good. The action sequences, everything is really well done, and they have a pretty star-studded cast. So I know a lot of the money went into paying those people, plus of course all of the other stuff and to production. Like production wise, I think it was phenomenal. Um, but yeah, I think we failed this film. I don't know if it's because it came out in the week of Scary Movie. I know that's a really tough film to go up against, and this month is packed. July is packed. I think if this film came out in September, August, it might have done better than what it is doing right now. I think maybe the date might have been a bad thing. I honestly don't know. Or maybe there isn't a big He-Man fan base as people thought there was, which is kind of weird because I feel like people talk about it all the time and how they want to see this movie come back, and it finally has. And I feel like people are not showing up. Um, and I don't know if it's because of like stupid internet trolls who give terrible reviews. We're like, oh, it's so woke. Oh my god, it's they don't even say his name. Oh, they're too scared to like call each other whatever they are and all, bro. Or like someone even said, oh, he's too much of a pussy. He doesn't like he's not masculine enough and stuff like. That's not true at all. Honestly, the story is your typical hero story of a hero trying to figure out who he is and finally finds out who he is at the end of the film, as per usual, and comes out swinging. Like, that's it. That's all it was, really. And it was a very well written story, and they gave a lot of time for character development. They showed a lot of great moments, especially moments between him and his father. Great epic fight scenes, him understanding, him finally figuring out why he was chosen to be who he is, and all of that stuff. So, again, I think they did a wonderful job. And if you've watched, like, I've seen the show a couple of times when I was a kid, more than a couple of times, to be quite honest. It used to come on all the time. And this is exactly how I remember it. It's just stupid, cringy shit, but it works. And what's crazy to me that they did that. They actually did that. They took the TV show and they made it into real life, and they did such a good job at it. And again, we as the audience have failed it. We just did not go watch it. People are not watching it. Like, my theater was decently packed, but I don't know. I really don't know. I hope people will change their mind. I hope we'll get a sequel. There are three post-credit scenes that two of which set up future films. One is just a little, a little cameo, or a little thing paying homage to a little to the TV show and whatnot. But overall, man, I'm gonna give this film a solid 8 out of 10. I think it's fun, it's campy, it's He-Man. You can't ask for more than that. And honestly, the action is absolutely amazing, and so is the CGI and everything in it. So it's a movie that wants to be colorful. It wants to be campy. It wants to be all of those things, and they do such a wonderful job. So kudos to Travis Knight for bringing this to life, and to all the actors, of course. Um, I'm sorry, we failed you. I think the audience has failed you. It's not a total loss. I hope you know that majority of the people who probably watched it absolutely loved it, except for those internet trolls. But again, I wish they had maybe pushed the date a little bit or something like that, because I think the marketing was done okay. Although the marketing material, I feel like, came out right before the film or after the film, which made no sense to me. And I think this is a trend with a lot of films nowadays. Is the marketing doesn't start till like 1 week, 1 month. Like, marketing should be going on 24/7. In my opinion, it should have started 3 months ago. They should have gotten people hyped about this film 3 months ago, and I feel like they really underplayed it. And what's crazy is this is, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, it's all because of Jared Leto," but he's not even in the film. Like, he, it's his voice. Like, I'm pretty sure the actual body that they use is not even his body; it's someone else. It's just his voice, and he does a really good job. I can't believe I'm saying that, but he does a really good job. Um, and it's just, I don't know if it's because of him or if it's because of dates, whatever it is. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good movie. I'd love to hear from you guys what you guys think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful day, guys.